We almost have one of the best promos in Madden Ultimate Team dropping, boys. Campus Heroes. If you guys don't know what Campus Heroes is, I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you all my predictions for who I think we're going to get. And hopefully we get a lot of these right. Because if we do, there's going to be some amazing cards. Also, boys, I'm going to have a gift card hidden throughout this video. I love you. Good luck finding it. 500 likes on this video. I'll give away a Campus Hero when they drop on Thursday. Also, shout out to our Milk Squad member of the day. Comment down below, Noti Gang, and have notifications on. Be the video first to have a chance at having your comment shouted out in a video. And don't forget to go check out Underdog Fantasy down below, boys. I'm giving $25 to the first 4 people that go sign up using my code and deposit some money into it and show me proof on social media like Twitter or Instagram. $25. That's free money. Go try it out. You can win yourself some money, and they match your first deposit up to $100. The NFL season is coming up. You don't want to miss out on trying to make some money, boys. But last year's for Campus Heroes, we had a bunch of cards drop, and we had one overall master, which was Reggie Bush. The card was absolutely insane. It was the best card in the game at the time. 90 speed, 91 juke move. He was 91 overall with 89 break tackle. It was one of the best cards in the entire game, like I said. Probably number 1 because he was truly unstoppable. But I mean, we had a lot of cards drop that weekend. We had Derek Thomas, we had Reggie White, Mike Pouncey, Jordan Shipley, whoever that is. I just always called him Julian Edelman 2.0 because he's number 11 and he's a short white dude. So, you know, it is what it is. John Hanna as well, Mel Renfro, Javon Curse. But the thing about Campus Heroes this year is they already told us we're getting one for every single team. So that's going to be 32 Campus Heroes. So there's a lot of possibilities of cards we could get. There's going to be some insane ones, I'm sure, some super OP cards. And it's really our first massive drop of cards this entire year. Usually we get big drops like this, but it's not usually this fast in the year. Usually the first time we get that is with Team Diamonds, which we'll probably get within the next couple of weeks. If you don't know what Team Diamonds are, they're pretty much legends for every single team or fan favorites for every single team with an overall master that you can complete if you do every single team's Team Diamond set. And it'll be like a 94, 95 overall master. It's cracked and it is so much fun to do. The Buccaneers was Joey Galloway. Bengals was Reggie Nelson. The card was a monster. Matt Leinart was the Cardinals. Vince Young was in here. Campus Hero legend. Big time. Dude was an absolute monster. You know, his rookie year in the NFL and then obviously in college. Entrell Roll was a great card we got last year, which I would love to see this year. Marcus Spears, Clay Matthews, Carl Banks, Roy Williams, Phillip Buchanan was probably the best cornerback in the game that we had at the time. It would be him or Entrell Roll. I can't really think of any other cornerbacks that were better than these two. But the Phillip Buchanan, absolute monster at 89 speed, 87 man, 84 zone. And then, of course, we got Brian Dawkins, who at the time was, of course, the best free safety in the game. So you can expect a lot of great cards with this promo, a lot of like top end cards. But since the overalls are a little lower this year, I would expect them to be like 87, maybe 88s overall. And then maybe for the master, like an 89 or 90, maybe a 91 overall. But then, of course, we also had lower overall cards to go into the sets. I believe the sets were like 20 of these 80 overalls and you got an 89 and then you took like 3 of those 89s to get Reggie Bush. I think that is how it went. But we did have Campus Heroes 2 last year, which was also a really good promo. And this is what I would like to see with our first drop of Campus Heroes this year. In second drop, we had a defensive master and we had an offensive master, Percy Harvin. The Percy Harvin was absolutely cracked. 95 speed on the guy, and this was dropped in like, I want to say January. I believe it was dropped in January or December. It was one of those times, but he was a super cracked card. I mean, he had 92 deep route running, 96 juke move. His ball carrying moves were absolutely ridiculous. It was one of the better wide receivers in the game at the time. And then the Brian Arakpo was also cracked. It wasn't like the best defensive card in the game, but it was definitely an upper tier one. He had 91 speed at right outside linebacker, which if we got that right now in Madden 23, it would be absolutely unstoppable. Obviously, speed is lower this year, and this wasn't a 96 overall, but just imagine 91 speed on a right outside linebacker right now. It would be so stupid. He had 96 block shed, 86 zone, so he was relatively decent at coverage in the zone. And then some other names we got was LSU legend LaRon Landry, Brandon Spikes, Sam Bradford, Brad Van Pelt, whoever that is, Billy Joe Dupree. I pulled this card so many times and I got annoyed every single time because he was so mid. Ahmad Rashad was a pretty decent one. Jack Tatum, super great card. Obviously, at the time these dropped, 94s weren't like the premier cards in the game, but this was still a decent card. He had 96 hit power and 95 zone. Bruce Matthews, Amon Green, Anthony McFarland, and then obviously we had our lower end cards that, you know, went into the sets to make those 94s, all these 85s. But the second drop was a lot smaller than the first. I want to say there was like 6 more cards in the first drop. It was kind of an L in that term. It was kind of an L in terms of that, but overall, it was a really good promo. Madden 21 Campus Heroes, though, was a lot. We had way more Campus Heroes in Madden 21, and hopefully we see some of these guys in Madden 22. There's guys like Ahmad Brooks, Vince Young, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, one of the greatest names of all time, D'Angelo Hall, absolute monster of a card, 94 speed, 95 zone, and then 90 man coverage. He had lower press because if he had like 95 press or something, this would have been like a 98 overall in Madden 21. That's just how the stats were. Tommy Harris is a decent card. Roy Williams was a great campus legend to choose. The other Roy Williams on defense, also a great campus legend. Quentin Jammer, Shane Graham, Jack Ham, Marcel Reese. I mean, there was some great names in here. Lawyer Malloy was one of them. He was an absolute monster that year. Really slow, but he had really good zone and really good hit power. Rondé Barber, another great name that popped up in this promo. Super great card to use. And then we had this Pat Watkins. I want to say he was like a 6'3" or 6'4" free safety. He was ridiculous. 6'5", my bad. Yeah, the card was insanity. I mean, he should have gotten a golden ticket that year. Unfortunately, he did not, but he was a 6'5" free safety. It was like getting free safety Calvin Johnson all over again. Some other great ones we got were Herschel Walker, Ozzie Newsome, and of course, we were also reintroduced to the one that I want the most from this promo, other than maybe like Andrew Luck or RG3, Tim Tebow. Now, this Tebow was a 92 overall, and he dropped in December, so it was a lower end QB for sure, but it was a great card. It was a great card. I made a golden ticket out of this card, and it was one of the most fun cards I've ever used in Madden. But at the time he dropped, say if we got a 92 Tim Tebow for Campus Heroes this year, he would, you know, you could look at these stats and maybe there'll be something similar to that. 87 speed, 91 throw power, 92 throw on the run, 90 throw under pressure, 91 break sack, 88 trucking. It's literally like having a running back at QB, and I'm not talking Lamar Jackson. The card was really good though, like in terms of, you know, his actual stats. His throwing animation was really bad, so it's kind of hard to use in that sense, but once he got his golden ticket out, it was a blast to use because he never fumbled. Never ever, because I juiced his stats so freaking hard. But hopefully we get a Tim Tebow, and hopefully they're in their college unis. I would love to see, you know, Tim Tebow. I would love to see Tebow in a Gators uni on his Campus Hero card. That would be disgusting. And his name was leaked for this game, so hopefully we get something like that. And speaking of which, these are all the leaked names we have for the game. There is a ton of names. I'm not going to read all of them off. I'll say a couple of them. Obviously, not all of these are going to be Campus Heroes, and this isn't even all of the leaked names for Madden 23, but hopefully we get some of these guys for Campus Legends. I mean, Julian Edelman's in here. He was a QB in college, so there's no shot we get him. That would be fun, though, if we got a Campus Legend Julian Edelman at QB. Jacob Hester, Aqib Talib would be a really good one. Brandon Fields would be a good one. Greg Olson, Marshawn Lynch, LaRon Landry once again. Mario Williams, obviously the first overall pick in, I want to say, the 2004 NFL draft, I believe. Wes Welker is in here. He wasn't like a campus legend or anything, but he was a really good football player, obviously. One of the best slot receivers in NFL history. I would say he's number one, but I'm obviously biased as a Pats fan. Philip Buchanan, once again, is in here. Terrell Suggs would be great. Carson Palmer, also a great card. Doug Baldwin, RG3 right there. I mean, there is a ridiculous amount of names on here that would be so fun for the Campus Heroes promo. Fred Taylor's in here. We haven't had him in the game since he retired, if I remember correctly. LeGarrette Blunt's in here. Tim Tebow, obviously. Mike Vrabel, we just got. Plaxico Burress, Joe Horn, Priest Holmes. There is a lot of guys in here. So I'm really hoping we can get some of these names for this promo. Either way, guys, you let me know who you think we should get. I would love to personally see Andrew Luck, RG3, Tim Tebow, and then maybe an Adrian Peterson, Antonio Cromartie. Those are some names that would be absolutely insane. But out of this list, obviously, there's some really good names in here. Tim Tebow is probably the biggest one on here for a Campus Heroes promo. Cam Newton would also be a great campus legend, but we'll see who we get. I hope we get some really good names. I'm very excited to see who we get. I'm a little worried that maybe we will get, you know, not enough great players and there'll be some like mid-tier stats. But overall, I think we have a really good idea of who we could be getting. I will show you guys a couple more cards though. This is from Madden 20 Team Diamonds. So there could be some cards in here that would be, you know, applicable for a Campus Heroes program. Guys like Anquan Bolden would be really good, obviously. Maybe a Doug Williams. Antonio Cromartie is one of the main ones that I would love to see. One of the best cornerbacks in Madden Ultimate Team history. I mean, it goes without saying. This is a 90. In Madden 20, he had this 95 overall. It had 94 speed, 94 man, 92 zone. It was cracked. One of the best cards in the entire game when he dropped. Taylor Mays is another one that would be amazing as well. No pun intended. 94 speed. He is 6'3", 91 zone, 95 hit power. There's a lot of great cards we can get. I would love to hear who you guys want, though, in the Campus Heroes program, because there is such a wide range of college football players that could, you know, make sense for this promo. There's so many colleges out there. I want to hear what you guys think, so tell me down below, and hopefully we get some of them tomorrow. And if one of you correctly guesses 10 names, I'll get you a Campus Hero. Okay, so comment down below. I got you. You got to comment it today, though. And if your comment is edited, I will think that you changed it after the cards got announced. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Click right here if you want to see how to get an amazing 89 and 88 overall card for completely free.